And Hurricane Ian is ever evolving, shifting as well. Let's check in with meteorologist Chris Holcomb for the latest. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, and that new advisory came in just before 11 o'clock. Since I last talked to you, I've been kind of analyzing that latest track. And let me show you what we're watching right now. Here is the storm right now. It moved over the western tip of Cuba early this morning. And then even though it's been over water for a while, this is still maintaining Category 3 strength with maximum sustained winds right now at about 120 miles an hour. Gusts, though, up to 150, and it's moving north-northeast at 10 miles an hour. So there's the center of the storm. This is just to the west of Key West. Now, even though the center is still over water, it is a very large storm, and it's spreading the impacts over much of central and south Florida right now. Here you see the hurricane warning from Tampa down toward the Fort Myers area, south of Naples, and we're expecting this to make landfall most likely tomorrow afternoon, potentially as a Category 4 storm. And then when it moves inland over the evening hours, it goes down to a Category 3. And then as it's crossing over the Florida Peninsula, it will lose more of its strength and become a tropical storm, then emerge back out over water here north of Daytona Beach, and then continue to move around Jacksonville. This is early on Friday morning, and then it curves back up. We can see another landfall here on the Georgia coast around the Georgia-South Carolina line. That is on Friday during the day, and then that track continues to move northward, falling apart in East Tennessee. So where this goes, the center of that circulation here, we're still on the west side of that, meaning we're in the part of the storm that isn't quite as violent. Now, here's the update on those warnings. A tropical storm warning has now been extended to include the entire Georgia coast and then up to the South Carolina coast north of Charleston. That's thanks to those tropical storm winds that'll be coming in once we get closer to the end of the week. We're also watching that storm surge from Fort Myers down into southwest Georgia. The oranges and reds you're seeing, talking about storm surges 6 to 9 feet above the ground. And then here along the Georgia coast, you've got the oranges and yellows showing storm surges there 3 to 6 feet above the ground. So that will be some major impacts along the coast. And then for us here, we're talking around about rain totals 1 to 3 inches in the metro area. Those could be scaled down once we get more data coming in tomorrow. Winds still 10 to 20 miles an hour. That severe or storm threat will mainly be in East Georgia and into South Carolina. Enjoy the next couple of days as we'll see some high clouds coming in tomorrow, highs near 75. It'll be a cool morning too. Turning breezy Thursday with a few more clouds. Friday, rain coming in late, and then Saturday, scattered showers around, better coverage of rain with some wind, tapering off some on Sunday, and then lower rain chances Monday and Tuesday at only 20% with highs still holding in the mid-70s.